From CBS News Bay Area, this is the Afternoon Edition.
And right now on the Afternoon Edition, we're learning new details in that deadly shooting at the Kansas City Chiefs Super Bowl parade. Good afternoon. I'm Ryan Yamamoto. Authorities in Missouri just gave an update on their investigation and say this all started after a fight between several people. Here's what we know so far. 3 people have been detained, 2 are juveniles. At least 23 victims have been identified, including 43-year-old DJ Lisa Lopez Galvan, who died in the shooting. The other victims range in ages as young as 8 years old to 47. Authorities say half are younger than 16. That's the terrifying moments as those shots rang out and terrified fans running for cover. Police say they recovered a number of guns at the scene. So far, no charges have been announced and no suspects have been identified. And here's a live look at downtown Kansas City. A somber afternoon. The area is still blocked off. The crime tape is still up. Brian Locke is in Kansas City with the latest.
Investigators are searching for a motive behind the deadly shooting that erupted yesterday as the Chiefs' victory celebration was wrapping up.
Preliminary investigative findings have shown there was no nexus to terrorism or homegrown violent extremism. This appeared to be a dispute between several people that ended in gunfire.
Popular local radio DJ Lisa Lopez Galvan was killed by the gunfire. A friend described the mother of 2 as a wonderful, beautiful person full of life.
It's just crazy. We're all still in shock right now.
Jacob Gooch Sr. was hit with a gunshot. So were his wife and son. He heard what he describes as an altercation. His daughter saw a shooter open fire.
My daughter said that some lady was like holding him back and people had started backing up. And then he pulled it out and just started shooting and spinning in a circle.
Several bystanders, including Paul Contreras, helped subdue one potential suspect.
As I'm tackling him, I either hit the gun out of his hand or it fell out of his sleeve.
All the Chiefs players who had been celebrating on stage were quickly rushed to safety. Kansas City's mayor has a message for people struggling to cope. He says it's okay to be hurting today, and he urges everyone to hug their children.
And investigators are interviewing several eyewitnesses, reviewing cell phone videos, and collecting gun shell casings. They have also set up a tip line as they work to reconstruct that crime scene and move towards to filing charges. Kansas City Chiefs players posting messages of support on social media. Quarterback Patrick Mahomes wrote on X, praying for Kansas City moments after the shooting. And tight end Travis Kelce also posting on social media that he is heartbroken, writing in part, KC, you mean the world to me. Stay with us for the latest developments out of Kansas City. We'll keep you updated on the air on KPIX.com and streaming on the free CBS News app. Here in the Bay Area, 3 people were killed in a crash on the Bay Bridge. This happened this morning. Investigators say a Mini Cooper stalled and called 911. While they were waiting, a Toyota Tacoma slammed into their car. 3 people in the Mini Cooper were killed. The driver of the Toyota was taken to the hospital with major injuries, but is expected to survive. Turning to First Alert weather right now, let's give you a live look outside across the Bay Area. After a soggy Valentine's Day, we have a couple of days of mostly dry weather, but that will all change this weekend. 2 back-to-back storms are expected to slam the Bay Area, bringing heavy rain that could trigger landslides. On top of that, the systems will dump even more snow in the Sierra. Many will travel to Tahoe for the long holiday weekend. Caltrans now warning drivers to be careful on those roads. Chain controls still in place as of right now on parts of I-80 and along Highway 50. So let's check in with meteorologist Jessica Birch.
Well, we're getting that much-needed dry break here in the Bay Area as we head into this afternoon. Yesterday, showers swept throughout the Bay, and now we're starting to clear up with these cloudy skies still holding on tight to us throughout the afternoon today, lasting into our forecast tomorrow. And our daytime highs today, they're sitting in the mid to low 60s in the Santa Clara Valley. A beautiful day to get out there and really stretch the legs, take the dogs to the dog park, because once we head into this weekend, you're going to want to hunker down. We have heavier storms building in starting Saturday morning. So let's actually time that out for you right now. starting off with Futurecast. This is a great tool on a week like this where we see those clouds rolling in from offshore and the rain clouds moving in as early as Saturday morning around 6, 7, 8 a.m. At that point, as we head into that 9 o'clock hour and those early morning hours while we're all trying to sleep in, we can see close to around a half an inch of rain in areas along our coast, stretching all the way up into the North Bay too. And that storm packs its punch as we head into our weekend forecast. We'll see a series of heavy storms build in from offshore. These are atmospheric river events lasting all throughout the weekend this weekend and into early next week. We'll keep you updated on those rainfall totals. As we head into next week, we can see anywhere up to around 7 inches down in the Santa Cruz Mountains.
Well, the U.S. could be facing a new national security threat from Russia. The president's national security advisor, Jake Sullivan, says he is briefing top congressional leaders today. The administration has not divulged details, but one U.S. official pointed to the launch of a Russian rocket last week carrying a top-secret military payload.
This is one more thing to worry about in terms of Vladimir Putin and his attack on democracy and freedom.
We believe that we can and will and are protecting the national security of the United States and the American people.
The U.S. has been tracking Russia's attempts to develop a nuclear-capable weapon that could destroy communication satellites, which could also impact military operations. Moscow is dismissing those reports. Lawmakers briefed on the matter say it's concerning, but that the American people should not panic. Developing in Los Angeles, several firefighters were hurt during an explosion after a semi-truck with pressurized cylinders caught fire. 7 firefighters were injured.
So there's 2 100-gallon tanks on that vehicle, one of which exploded while our firefighters were putting out the fire. That explosion was significant. The ball of flame was as high as these telephone poles, and it actually did explode one of the transformers nearby.
2 of those firefighters were sent to the hospital, listed in critical condition.